Okay. What is square root of 3 over 2 over 2 or 1 half? Square root of 3. 1 over 0 is undefined. 0. Undefined. 0. Now, you have two things. Sorry. One with technology, one without technology. So now what we are learning is without technology. That means you got to memorize this in order to solve the problems. Okay, and it's not tough. If you remember the first few, you can remember everything. It's very logical. And another set of things you got to remember is what is sine 180 minus theta? Sine of theta. And sine 360 minus theta? Negative sine of theta. Okay. One more thing I wanted to add is sine 180 plus theta. Okay, can somebody tell me? You can use a calculator. What is 180 plus 30?
210.
Sine of 210. What is sine of 210 value? Negative 1 half. So that is equal to negative 1 half. What is sine 30?
1 half.
1 half, right? So that means we can get a relationship. Sine 180 plus theta is negative sine theta. So this is one combination for sine. Let's see for cosine. So cosine 180 minus theta will be negative cosine theta. Cosine 180 plus theta.
Cosine theta.
It will be negative cosine theta.
Wait, why?
I mean, you can test it. Just like do cosine of 180 plus theta. Let's do 180 plus 60. 180 plus 60. It should give you negative 1 half. Is it right? What is cosine 240?
Cosine of 240 is negative 1 half.
Negative 1 half. What is cosine of 60?
1 half.
1 half. So this should be negative, right? And cosine of 360 minus theta is equal to cosine theta. Okay? And let's do for tan. Tan 180 minus theta. Can somebody tell me what it is? We are done this, right? For tan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is tan 180 minus theta? Is it positive tan theta or negative tan theta?
Let's go with positive.
Let's go with negative. Let's say negative.
Negative?
Shoot.
Okay.
And then negative.
Can somebody tell me what is tan 180 plus 30? So that is tan 210 is how much? I mean, you should be getting in something in decimal places.
Yeah, that's 0.577.
positive 0.577. Okay, can somebody tell me what is tan 30?
Negative. No, still the same.
No, it's the same, right? 0.577. So I can say that tan 180 plus theta is equal to tan theta, and tan
Will be negative.
360 minus theta will be what?
Negative.
Negative tan theta. Okay, these all we need. Now these are all background knowledge. Okay, now there is no theory for this. We are using this background knowledge now to solve the identities. Okay, one more thing. It will be very handy for us. If you can remember that anything which is 180 minus theta will be in, okay, what is the unit circle? This is a unit circle. In the unit circle, do remember that all silver teacups or all students take calculus, whatever. So that means here in this quadrant, all trig identities will be positive. In this quadrant, sine and its reciprocal will be positive, rest all will be negative. In this, tan and its reciprocal will be positive, rest all will be negative. In this, cosine and its reciprocal will be positive, rest all will be negative. Okay. Now when I say 180 minus theta, this falls under which quadrant? Second or? Second, right? 180 minus theta will come under second quadrant. So whenever we are looking for 180 minus theta, it is second quadrant. And when we are looking for 180 plus theta, third quadrant. And 360 minus theta, fourth quadrant. Okay. So also have it in hand or keep in mind these things, that when 180 minus theta, we are looking for second quadrant. 180 plus theta, we are looking for third quadrant. And 360 minus theta, we are looking for fourth quadrant. Okay. Make a note of this and this, because we have added one extra 180 plus theta. So that 180 plus theta thing, tell me, might as well try to have all those things so that you can have a solid reference from now on. Are we good? Okay, now let's dive into the problems. Example 1. Two sine x minus 1 equal to 0 in the limit 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi. Okay. Solve for x. Can you do that for me? I'm going to go over it. But I want you to give a try based on all the, without using calculator. Nobody is using calculator. This is without technology. Anyone?
I don't know, I got 30 degrees.
You got 30 degrees?
I got 270s.
Anyone else got 30 degrees? That's one solution.
Oh, 270.
No, could get 270. 150? 180 minus 30. That's right. Good job. You guys did. Nice. Okay. Now let's see the solution.
Magic.
Very nice. Now, first of all, you solve for sin x. If you solve for sin x, you'll get sin x is equal to 1/2. Right? That's the first thing. You're going to figure it out. Then after that, you're going to look for this 1/2 value in your table. Sine of some angle will give you 1/2. Where? At 30 degrees.
But
Sorry.
that's 60.
Yeah.
No,
You're looking at the
Sine,
cosine.
just
I
like
know,
that,
my bad. Sorry. 30 degrees, right? Is 30 degrees lies within these bounds?
Yes.
Yes. So that's one solution. Okay. So x is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. Now we have those relationships. Now sine value. Okay. Here, pay very careful attention. Sine value is positive or negative? Positive. Okay. Sine value is positive. So that means we are expecting angles for positive values only. So now here this comes into handy. All sine, tangent, cotangent. So here all are positive. That means including sine, cosine, everything is positive. So here, so that means we should get one solution in this quadrant. And since your limit is until 180 degrees, and you have sine value as positive even in the second quadrant. So that means you should be getting another solution between 180 and 90. Do you get that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? Okay. Now to figure out what is this value. So now, since we know that there is another solution in the second quadrant, go for one of these relationships. Which falls under which quadrant? 180 minus theta falls under second quadrant. Now, go for these sine functions. 180 minus theta, is it positive or negative? Positive. So that means the next solution should be sine 180 minus 30 degrees. Should give you 150. So your next solution is 150 degrees.
But that's not. Oh, that is. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Do you get that?
Yes.
Is it clear? Make sense?
Yeah.
Is it tough?
No.
You just got to know this. You don't have to even memorize this one also. Okay. You should. The only thing you memorize is that 180 minus theta is second, third, fourth. You can do that. You know that which quadrant goes for what. Okay, so based on these two, actually you can figure it out. Yeah.
So how will you know if there's supposed to be 2 solutions or 3 solutions or 4?
Depending on the limits of it.
Wait, is there?
Depends on the limit. Yeah.
Oh,
depending
is
upon
there
the
just one for each quadrant?
No. It depends on what's the question. Here that your sine value is positive.
Yes.
And where in the quadrant, where all you can get sine value positive. You can get either in first quadrant or in second quadrant.
Oh, okay.
So that means your solution exists either in this quadrant or in this quadrant. It cannot go beyond that unless your limit is changed. If I were to change to 2 pi, how many solutions are you going to get? Still 2. Because here sign is negative. You're not concerned. Here sign is negative. You're not concerned because that's not your solution. No. Now if I were to say sine is 4 pi, how many solutions are you going to get? I mean the limit is 4 pi. Not log. How many? 4. Because for one circle you covered once.
Okay.
1 and 2.
I see.
And again for the second time, again you're going to cover 4 solutions. Does it make sense?
Yes.
You just have to pay attention to the balance.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to the bonds. Okay? What time is the bell ring?
And
4 minutes,
so like
5 minutes.
Okay, you can solve one from.
Yep, we can do one more.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
I think I just.
Don't lose the momentum. Okay. Tan x plus.
Oh.
That's two part of the.
Oh.
Or is that just example two?
Right?
This is example 2.
Okay, the two's not part.
You don't have to refer your notes anywhere. You have everything here.
One of the tables are negative square root of 3. No answer. Okay.
That is your reference. Based on that, you try to figure out the solution.
Oh, I didn't do for 4 pi. It's a pause. I got one. You want it to be negative. It has to be in the try. So it should be in the third quadrant.
That's right.
Say that again. So.
Huh? 60.
Okay, square root of 3 is 60 degrees, right? But 180 minus 660 is negative.
That's right.
So 180 minus 60 is
Okay. Let's see this one.
good.
Now you can pay attention. Those who got it, good job. So if you solve for this, you get tan x is equal to negative square root of 3. Now if you say this, you don't find any negative sign here. These are all positive values only. So, but something which is related to its absolute value is pi over 3, that is 60 degrees. Okay. Now, where you get the tan value as negative, in which quadrant? You get tan value negative
Second
in this second and fourth. That means your solution must exist in second quadrant and the third quadrant.
Fourth.
I mean fourth quadrant, my bad. Fourth quadrant. So, which one goes for second quadrant? 180 minus theta. Which one goes for fourth quadrant? 360 minus theta. So, in tangent, go for 180 minus theta and 360 minus theta. Okay?
Football players that are interested in playing next year, please make sure you go to the field house for a quick 10 to 15 minute meeting at the beginning of a lunch. Again, those that are interested in playing football next year should meet in the field house at the very beginning of a lunch for 10 to 15 minutes.
What is this equal
Clay
to?
Cook, Callaway Hall,
What is this
Kevin
equal to?
Lawson, Savannah
300.
Russell, Zach Sims.
That is
Please
for
rebuild them all.
one circle. For two circles, now you don't have to even do this. For two circles, I'll tell you. Okay? So this is 120 and this is 300. For 120, you add 360. That's another one. For 300, you add 360.
So it'd be 660 and
Yeah, it will be 660 and
480.
Okay,
Your
we're
girlfriend
gonna.
came up with a great mom idea.
Kansas lunch and learn training going on today in the